Good morning. Well, I'm Rick.
Well, yeah, you're Rick, but
I'm a United States Army veteran. I was Ordnance. I was enlisted from 1998 till 2002. I just came back from a veterans get-together here on the Star Princess, and I like to go to these little get-togethers when they have them. It depends on the cruise line and the ship. I think I've done vets get-togethers on, I know with Carnival
Royal
and with Royal. When we sailed with NCL, they didn't have one, but that was also a themed cruise. That was a metal cruise. So I don't know if on a regular NCL ship they do them. I do know
NCL gave you a bunch of veteran stuff,
Yes.
though. It was really cool.
Yeah, when we got to our stateroom, they had a folder laid out on the bed, and they made it look like a set of orders. And for those of you that do not know what orders are, orders, when you deploy, when you go somewhere, you get this sheet, and at the very top is the United States Army SEAL or Marine Corps, Navy, whatever branch you're in. And it says, where you're going, what you're going to be doing. You're bound by that piece of paper to do whatever it says. And they made it look like a set of orders. It basically said, here's your destination, which we were sailing to the Dominican Republic. My orders was to enjoy my vacation. And they also gave me this really cool coin. They gave me a patch and I think a pin as well. So, plus there was a pretty good military discount too. So awesome job, NCL. Princess also has a program. I didn't know about this program until we were already on board. It's still pending whether or not they're going to go ahead and apply it to this sailing, but fill out the form and everything at least 14 days prior to sailing, you will get onboard credit. And that fluctuates depending on the length of the cruise. I think 3 to 6 days, they give you $50, and like 7 to 13 days is $100, and then anything past that is $250. Any of you out there that have served, first of all, thank you for your service. And second of all, it never hurts to look into, is there a military discount? Is there programs there for vets? Because you can end up either saving some money right off the bat on your fares, or you can have some onboard credit when you get on board.
One weekend of pampering later.
My update is this morning I checked my app and looked on my folio, which shows whatever money you may have spent, and in this case whatever credits were given. And Princess did go ahead and they processed my military personnel paperwork and gave me my $100 credit.
So, yeah.
Even though technically you're supposed to do that 14 days prior to sailing, they went ahead and put it through on this one. And the good thing about it, for all you vets out there, it's a very simple form. For vets with an honorable discharge, they want to see a copy of a DD-214. Obviously, I didn't have that with me because who carries that around with them? I showed them my vet's ID, and they went ahead and pushed it through. And since it's been approved, that's good for every future sailing. So all you have to do is fill it out one time, and then you're good. And depending on the length of the cruise, I think it was 3 to 6 days, you get $50. 7 to 13 days is $100, and then anything 14 days plus, you get $250. So it's a really cool program to take advantage of. Any vets out there that do sail with Princess, I highly suggest you take advantage of it.
And I will link, I know that's online on their website somewhere, and I will either download it and link it or just link directly to it in the description so you can find it really easily.
Or if you're already on a Princess cruise and want to do it, I got the paperwork I got from the Future Cruises desk, and I filled everything out and took it to guest services, and they took care of everything for me.
But they won't process it if it's a weekend because it has to go back to shore.
Right.
So during the week, it will get processed. So yeah, thumbs up for them.
Thank you, Princess, for taking care of our, men and women of service.
Flashback.
And we had a very special guest at said meeting. The captain himself come down and sat down with us and talked with us, answered our questions, took pictures. He was a very nice guy. He took, in my opinion, was an extraordinary amount of time, probably a good 45 minutes to just sit down with us, answer all of our questions, talk to us. And we asked him lots of questions about the ship itself and him and his career. And me being the gearhead that I am, kind of asked, so how fast will this ship go? His reply was, well, you see, the ship, she have 5 engines, 2 large, 2 medium, 1 small. And we, depending on the power needs, we turn those engines on and off. He said, like right now, we sailing to Marseille. We have a heading of 13.2 knots. Said, so we have a 1 large and a 1 small. He said, but under right conditions, smooth seas, no winds, all 5 engines running, he said, I've had up to 27 knots, which is, in my estimation, close to 40 miles an hour. And he's like, for a ship this size is very fast. But he also reassured me that he would not operate the ship that fast with guests on it. So it would probably be kind of a rough ride. Cruising isn't about getting there, it's about going there. In the past, I've been at vets meetings on other cruise lines that were a bit depressing. They focus more on the guys, men and women, that are lost, rather than the ones that are here. Me personally, I don't like when they shove us in a room, go around real quick, say, who you are, what branch you were, when you served, and then you stand there while they play taps, because it kind of messes up my whole day after that. And what they're doing on Star Princess is very cool. I guess they do the same thing on the sister ship, the Sun Princess, where it's a gathering, it's fellowship, it's men and women just talking about what they did with their time that they were enlisted. Some were enlisted ranks, some were officers, some did ROTC in college and went straight into the officer ranks. But the one thing we all had in common is we all signed that dotted line, we all served. And sometimes it's nice sitting down with your comrades and talking about those things. So that's all I have on the vets meeting. So today's a sea day. So we're gonna be doing some, walking around the ship, getting stuff to eat, having a little drinky poo, and see what we can get into today. So until then, respect others, respect yourself, don't be a Debbie. Bye.
Bye.